terms of energy and protecting yourself from manipulation of energy, and there is a lot in that. You know, there's a lot of people manipulated by being energetically targeted, electromagnetically targeted, in many and various ways to destabilize the health of the body and the mind and emotions and everything. And I've experienced that over the years. But if I keep my heart open and I go on doing what I know to be right, as opposed to what I think is right for me in the moment, but what is the right thing to do in this time. Okay, this might have unpleasant consequences for me, but it's the right thing to do. If you do that, all these mental and emotional states are manifestations of vibrational states. The more fear you're in, the slower your energy vibrates, so it becomes denser. And when you keep your mind open, you keep your heart open, and you do what you know to be right, that manifests as a vibrational state, quite a high vibrational state, quick. Now, if I'm vibrating faster because of that, and I'm not saying me, I'm saying anybody, than the control system, which is based on slow density, which is why they're trying to pull humanity all the time into fear and stress and worry and depression, because that pulls you into their density. But if I'm vibrating quickly or anyone is, because of their state of being, then the control system cannot energetically, vibrationally connect to me. If it cannot connect vibrationally, it cannot connect physically, because the physical is just an expression of the vibrational, the information.
That's incredible. So you're virtually like invisible for them.
Well, they can see me, but vibrationally invisible, in the sense that they can't lock in. If you can't lock into you vibrationally, they can't lock into you physically. I remember a great friend of mine, Credo Mutwa, the Zulu shaman, who's in his 80s now. The man's extraordinary, an incredible library of knowledge of African history and esoterics and all the rest of it. And he did some throwing the bones, as they say in Africa, but it's like tarot cards or rune stones, that sort of stuff, which he's very skilled in. And he did it for me once when I was with him. I'm going to see him again soon. And he said, you know, they've tried to kill you many times. He said, but they can't do it. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. But I realized why they can't do it. Because if they can't get to me energetically, they can't get to me physically. They can't do it.
And he's right. Because if they cannot do it energetically, they cannot do it magically, they can do it on informational level, they cannot reach you physically, because anything what happens in material world happens in informational level before it happens in material, in physical world. So let's talk about what device can help us, what instrument we need, what weapons, a tool against her, against them, and for us to help us, to fulfill us with energy, with creativity, to resonate us with our earth, with nature, get some health for us, help us to cure all our diseases, and direct us against our common enemy for all people, of all. I've studied a lot of devices. I tried to develop and create some devices, organ generator, sea energy generator, and so on. I used different shapes, forms, signals, vibrations, and so on. And I've come to one conclusion. After 10 years, I developed one device which actually is simple. I just simply united, I combined some ways, some methods to get some argon energy. And I'm happy to present you a result of my research and advice result of research of another guy. And let's take a closer look. It looks simple, but you will see. It works and it's powerful. It's simple because it's like Kalashnikov, must be simple and very efficient and beautiful at the same time. And let's take a closer look. I recommend you to do not simple Tesla coil, but Brovins catcher, because it's different signal and it's a little bit more powerful. But power, it's not really important. More important, the quality of energy coming out. It's the best amount of energy and the best energy achievable for this amount of money with this effort. Because to get at least 10% more and better energy, you have to spend 20 times more money and time. Let's take a look. It's very simple. Let's go. And here we go. This device you have just seen on photo was done by me, but here is the video how to make simple Tesla coil. And you can do it according to these instructions. But again, let's make it Brovins catcher. I will give you all links necessary to do it in description box. You can do it in USA, you can make business, you can make this sword or shield, which I will present to you a bit later. It's a unique device. It's better than Lakowski coil. It's better than Tesla coil. It's can combine all benefits of two Tesla inventions. And the best device I can recommend you. It's better than Rife machine. And it's better than Lakowski coil. It's better than argon generator. It kills all viruses, cancer, and so on. It's to protect you and people you love. This what I recommend to do or to buy. Better buy it yourself. Make business, sell to people, present to people. Now let's talk about this catcher Brovin or Tesla coil. You can call it whatever you like. It looks very simple, but in reality it's very powerful device. Even this small size can protect the whole your flat, apartment, house and people who lives in. And then I will tell you how to make it connected to you eternally for any time you like. You can go do whatever business you want and energy will go directly to you. Biological link, it's very simple. Link of this device and you. Now, let's take a closer look at this device. Any Tesla coil can make an energetical, powerful whirlpool. Here it is. I made it. Perfect device. It can replace argon generator and can replace very huge, complicated Lakowski coil or rifle machine, like you see here. And it's cheaper and more affordable and better result. Try me. I tried many devices. I recommend you start with catcher Brovina or Tesla coil at least. Right side.
So if you would take a look at the first picture, as you see, in order to go up this staircase, we have to hold with our right hand when we go up, and so this is going to be right-handed staircase, and when we go down the staircase, we are going to go in the clockwise direction, as you see. When you take a look at the next picture, as you see, to go up we have to hold with our left hand, so this is going to be left-handed staircase, and when we go down, we are going to go in the counterclockwise direction.
Exactly. It must be right-handed, and primary and secondary coil must be right-handed to make a needed whirlpool right-handed. It must rotate in right direction. And you can put some of your hair inside, and you will have this energy flow directed to you wherever you go when you want. It's how magic works. Everything connected with everything. And if you don't have a crystal, you can arrange by some sand, quartz sand. It will also work. But if you add mercury, you will be shocked. It will be 100 times more energy coming out. You will like it.
In some of their writings, some of the documents that have come to light, they talk about the great danger to their plan of what they call maverick people. People who are not frightened of them, people who are not programmed by the system to think and see the world the way the system wants them to. They are very dangerous to this tyranny, and we need more of them. And I'm going to go on being a maverick until I've done what I've come to do, and they are not going to reduce that time 1 second, because I'm in control of my reality and my life, not them.
Exactly, and I am in control of my reality. They tried to kill me many times, useless. I survived. Now I am ready to go on, and I am giving you devices and direct you in our fight. We will win, that's for sure. Now, let's get back to our tool, and let me present you the shield. It's well-known Tesla patent, Tesla coil, but it's a little bit improved, and 2 more coils added. This guy, you will see in few seconds, improved it and has really great results. And here he is telling about his invention and how it works. It cures cancer, diabetes, all viruses in energetic, informational level. It's amazing. It's the best what I've ever seen. Pharmaceutical corporations, pharmaceutical will kill anyone who will develop. You can sell it as simple mechanical device for research, for educational purposes. You don't need to use or sell it as medical device. It works with frequencies of normal human cell, but very not healthy cells, cancer cells. All viruses cannot stand, cannot live with this frequency, and they die. They simply die. It works on informational level. It directs us. It's clear electromagnetic smoke. It clears our brains and subtle energies and subtle fields and so on. It's the best what I've ever seen. Many companies and people already make it and produce it and sell it.
У нас-то получается, что изначально это вот легкие, допустим, все эти вакцины там прививают нам, ну, то есть организм пока подбирает, как бы, ну, к простым это как бы, проблем-то не возникает. То есть здесь не стоит воспринимать, что это интеллект организма. Это прямая реакция, та же самая.
I will give you all links, but he explained how it works. But it's very bad for our enemy because they have a different DNA, left-sided,
Genetics
not like
lessons,
ours.
and today's problem is which DNA A, B, and DNA Z or Z. And we have 3 type of DNA, but basically DNA A and DNA B are very close in their conformation. Both of them are going to be right-handed, and both of them would go in the clockwise direction. That DNA would be left-handed and would go in the opposite counterclockwise direction.
We are infinite eternal consciousness having an experience in this frequency range we call a reality, and that we have far more power than we think we have. And in fact, the whole foundation of the conspiracy to enslave humanity is to constantly persuade, encourage, manipulate humanity to think it has no power, to think it's just little me, I've got no power, Joe Public, what can I do? Well, actually we can change anything we like, because we're amazing expressions of the one consciousness that in all its many and various infinite forms is what we all are.
And we will win